Introduction. In the world of Stoicism, strength isn't just about physical power, it's about understanding human nature and using it wisely. While society often highlights female strengths, certain perceived weaknesses can actually be leveraged to gain the upper hand in life, relationships, and self-improvement. This article explores 10 such traits, showing how what may seem like vulnerabilities can become powerful tools when approached with the right mindset. By embracing Stoic principles, you can turn these so-called weaknesses into advantages, allowing you to navigate challenges with resilience and wisdom. 1. Emotional sensitivity. Emotional sensitivity is a crucial trait that allows individuals to connect deeply with their own emotions and those of others. It is the ability to perceive, process, and respond to feelings with heightened awareness. While this trait fosters empathy and understanding, it can also make individuals more susceptible to emotional overwhelm. Learning to manage emotional sensitivity involves striking a balance between embracing emotions and maintaining emotional resilience. This begins with self-awareness, recognizing emotional triggers and understanding personal boundaries. By practicing mindfulness and emotional regulation techniques, such as deep breathing or reframing negative thoughts, individuals can prevent emotional overload. Additionally, expressing emotions in a healthy manner, whether through communication, art, or journaling, can help release built-up tension. Emotional sensitivity should be seen as a strength rather than a weakness, as it allows for deep human connections and compassionate interactions. However, setting boundaries is essential to protect one's emotional well-being. Surrounding oneself with supportive people and engaging in self-care practices can help maintain emotional stability. Emotional sensitivity, when managed effectively, can lead to stronger relationships, enhanced intuition, and personal growth. It enables individuals to be more in tune with their environment and the emotions of others, fostering kindness and emotional intelligence. By embracing and understanding emotional sensitivity, individuals can navigate the complexities of emotions while maintaining balance and inner peace. In the end, emotional sensitivity is not about suppressing feelings, but about learning how to channel them productively and healthily. 2. The trap of overthinking. Overthinking is like a mental spiral that keeps us trapped in a cycle of endless thoughts, doubts, and what-ifs. It often starts as a simple concern, but quickly grows into an overwhelming storm of anxiety and indecision. The more we analyze a situation, the more difficult it becomes to make a decision or find peace. Instead of solving problems, overthinking creates new ones, making us question our choices, replay past mistakes, and fear future outcomes. It can lead to stress, exhaustion, and even a lack of confidence in our own judgment. The lesson in overcoming overthinking is learning to trust ourselves and accept that not every question has a perfect answer. Taking action, even if it's imperfect, is often better than staying stuck in hesitation. Practicing mindfulness, focusing on the present, and setting time limits on decision-making can help break the habit. Sometimes we must remind ourselves that we can't control everything, and that's okay. Life moves forward, and we should too. Instead of getting lost in endless thoughts, shifting our focus to solutions and taking small steps toward progress can bring clarity and peace of mind. Ultimately, the key to overcoming overthinking is to recognize when it's happening, challenge our thoughts, and remind ourselves that we don't have to solve everything at once. Letting go of unnecessary worry allows us to live more freely, make better decisions, and find happiness in the present moment. Compassion and kindness are the cornerstones of a better world, shaping the way we interact with others and ourselves. True compassion is more than just feeling sympathy. It is the ability to understand another's pain and take action to help. Kindness, on the other hand, is the conscious choice to treat people with warmth and generosity, even when there is no immediate benefit to us. When we practice compassion, we acknowledge that everyone faces struggles, and through kindness, we create a ripple effect that can change lives. A simple smile, a listening ear, or a small act of generosity can brighten someone's day and remind them that they are not alone. In a world that often seems harsh and disconnected, kindness has the power to heal wounds, both emotional and psychological. It fosters stronger relationships, builds trust, and nurtures a sense of community. Compassion also teaches us patience and understanding, reminding us that people may be fighting battles we cannot see. The greatest thing about kindness is that it costs nothing but has an immeasurable impact. It is a force that breaks down barriers, soothes pain, and spreads warmth in even the coldest of situations. Choosing compassion over judgment and kindness over indifference allows us to create a more loving and supportive world. When we extend kindness to others, we not only improve their lives but enrich our own, fostering happiness, peace, and a true sense of connection. The need for validation. The need for validation is a fundamental aspect of human nature. From childhood, people seek approval from parents, teachers, and peers to feel valued and understood. This desire for recognition influences self-esteem, motivation, and emotional well-being. When validation is received, it reinforces a sense of belonging and confidence. However, excessive dependence on external validation can be harmful, leading to anxiety, self-doubt, and a fragile sense of self-worth. Instead of relying solely on others' opinions, individuals should strive for self-validation, acknowledging their own strengths, achievements, and emotions without needing constant approval. Learning to balance external validation with self-acceptance is crucial for personal growth. Healthy validation comes from constructive feedback and genuine appreciation, not from seeking approval at any cost. When people base their self-worth on fleeting praise or social media recognition, they risk losing authenticity and inner peace. Developing self-confidence requires internal validation, setting personal goals, recognizing effort, and being proud of progress regardless of external recognition. True fulfillment comes from believing in oneself and valuing personal growth rather than depending on others' approval. By shifting focus from external validation to self-acceptance, individuals can cultivate a stronger sense of identity and emotional resilience. In the end, self-worth should not be dictated by outside opinions, but by an individual's own understanding of their value. While validation from others can be affirming, true confidence is built from within, allowing people to navigate life with greater self-assurance and independence. Physical fragility. Physical fragility serves as a reminder of the delicate nature of the human body. No matter how strong or resilient a person appears, the body has limits that must be respected. Injuries, illnesses, and aging all highlight the vulnerability that comes with being human. A simple fall can lead to a broken bone, an overlooked infection can escalate into something life-threatening, and the natural wear and tear of time weakens even the fittest individuals. This fragility emphasizes the importance of self-care, proper nutrition, exercise, and rest. While strength can be built and endurance trained, the body remains susceptible to unexpected harm. Understanding physical fragility teaches compassion, not only for oneself but for others as well. The elderly, the sick, and those with disabilities face challenges that require patience and support from those around them. Recognizing these vulnerabilities fosters empathy and a greater appreciation for the health and mobility many take for granted. Additionally, this fragility encourages mindfulness in daily actions, choosing safety over recklessness, listening to the body's signals, and prioritizing long-term well-being. While the body is fragile, it is also capable of remarkable healing when given the right care. Acknowledging this balance between vulnerability and resilience allows individuals to live with awareness and gratitude. In the end, physical fragility is not a weakness, but a lesson in treating the body with respect and kindness, ensuring it serves us well throughout life. The power and influence of social conformity. Social conformity is the process by which individuals adjust their behaviors, attitudes, or beliefs to align with group norms. It plays a crucial role in shaping societal structures, fostering unity, and maintaining order. However, it also has the potential to suppress individuality and critical thinking. People conform for various reasons, such as the desire for acceptance, fear of rejection, or the assumption that the majority must be correct. Psychologists Solomon Asch and Stanley Milgram conducted experiments demonstrating how individuals often yield to social pressure, even when it contradicts their own perceptions or morals. While conformity can be beneficial in creating harmony and cooperation, blind adherence to societal expectations can lead to negative consequences, such as groupthink or the loss of personal integrity. The key is finding a balance, knowing when to conform for social cohesion, and when to stand firm on personal values. Developing self-awareness and critical thinking skills can help individuals navigate social pressures while maintaining authenticity. Encouraging open discussions, embracing diverse perspectives, and questioning societal norms when necessary fosters a culture of independent thought. Ultimately, while conformity is an inevitable part of social life, the ability to make informed, conscious decisions rather than simply following the crowd is what defines true personal growth and societal progress. Recognizing the power of social influence allows individuals to make choices that align with their beliefs rather than merely complying out of habit or fear. 7. The consequences of indecisiveness. Indecisiveness can be a silent obstacle that prevents individuals from moving forward in life. When faced with choices, big or small, overthinking can lead to stagnation, missed opportunities, and regret. The fear of making the wrong decision often paralyzes people, trapping them in a cycle of hesitation and self-doubt. In many cases, indecisiveness is rooted in perfectionism, the belief that every choice must be the absolute best. However, no decision is ever perfect, and delaying action can sometimes be worse than making the wrong choice. Whether in personal relationships, career paths, or everyday decisions, the inability to commit can lead to frustration, stress, and even loss. The key to overcoming indecisiveness is to trust oneself, weigh the options wisely, and take action with confidence. Learning to embrace mistakes as part of growth is crucial. Every decision provides experience, whether the outcome is favorable or not. Practicing decisiveness also builds confidence and reduces anxiety over time. Setting deadlines, prioritizing, and simplifying choices can make decision-making easier. While it is important to be thoughtful, excessive hesitation can result in opportunities slipping away. Life moves forward with or without action, and waiting too long can mean being left behind. By acknowledging that uncertainty is a natural part of life and choosing to act despite it, one can break free from the cycle of indecision and take control of their future. Growth begins the moment one decides to move forward instead of remaining stuck in uncertainty. 8. Emotional expression. Emotional expression is a vital aspect of human communication, allowing individuals to convey their feelings, connect with others, and navigate life's challenges. Suppressing emotions can lead to frustration, stress, and even long-term mental health issues. Learning to express emotions in a healthy way fosters self-awareness, improves relationships, and enhances emotional intelligence. Whether through words, body language, or creative outlets like art and music, expressing emotions helps release internal tension and provides clarity in difficult situations. It is important to recognize that emotions are neither good nor bad. They are natural responses to experiences. However, how one expresses them determines their impact. For example, anger can be destructive when expressed through aggression, but when communicated assertively, it can lead to problem solving and personal growth. Similarly, sadness should not be hidden away. Rather, acknowledging and sharing it with a trusted person can lead to healing. Practicing mindfulness and self-reflection can help individuals understand their emotions before expressing them, ensuring they communicate effectively rather than impulsively. Additionally, active listening and empathy play a crucial role in emotional expression as they allow for meaningful exchanges rather than misunderstandings. Developing healthy emotional expression takes time and practice, but it is an essential skill for leading a balanced and fulfilling life. By embracing emotions rather than fearing or suppressing them, individuals can build stronger connections, reduce stress, and cultivate a greater sense of well-being. Emotional expression is not a weakness. It is a powerful tool for self-discovery and connection. Dependence on others. Dependence on others is a natural part of life, but finding a balance between reliance and independence is essential. We often need support from family, friends, and mentors to navigate challenges, learn new skills, or overcome difficulties. However, excessive dependence can hinder personal growth and decision-making, making us overly reliant on others for validation, direction, or emotional stability. True strength comes from developing self-sufficiency while recognizing when to seek help. Building confidence, problem-solving abilities, and resilience allows us to stand on our own while still valuing the support system around us. Healthy relationships involve mutual give and take, where dependence does not become one-sided or burdensome. It is important to cultivate self-awareness and personal responsibility, understanding that while others can guide and support us, we must ultimately take charge of our lives. At the same time, we should not fear seeking assistance when truly needed, as teamwork and shared wisdom are powerful tools for success. Striking a balance between independence and interdependence fosters a strong sense of self while maintaining meaningful connections with others. When we learn to rely on others wisely without losing our sense of personal responsibility, we create healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. Whether in personal relationships, workplaces, or society, knowing when to lean on others and when to stand alone is a valuable life skill. True personal growth occurs when we recognize the strength in both self-reliance and the support of those around us. 10. Naivety and trusting nature. Naivety and a trusting nature can be both virtues and vulnerabilities. Trust allows for meaningful connections, fostering relationships built on sincerity and goodwill. However, blind trust without discernment can lead to disappointment, betrayal, and even harm. Those who are overly naive often see the world through a lens of idealism, believing that others share their honesty and good intentions. While this perspective can bring a sense of peace and optimism, it can also make them easy targets for manipulation and deceit. Life teaches that trust should be earned, not freely given to everyone. This doesn't mean becoming cynical or distrusting, but rather learning to balance faith in others with wisdom and caution. Experience often refines this balance, as individuals who have been misled or hurt in the past develop a keener sense of judgment. Recognizing red flags, questioning inconsistencies, and setting personal boundaries are crucial skills for safeguarding oneself from exploitation. The key lesson is to remain open-hearted yet aware, to trust but verify. A trusting nature should be coupled with emotional intelligence, ensuring that kindness is not mistaken for weakness. The world is not always as kind as we wish it to be, but this should not deter one from being kind themselves, only from being careless with their trust. In time, the ability to distinguish between genuine people and those with hidden agendas becomes second nature, allowing one to navigate life with both compassion and wisdom.